Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Bull City Hangout 1117. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. That's Durham's online community paper. I invite you to check it out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, let's see what's going on today in Durham, and then you can click on the link, join me on camera, shoot the breeze, share information, etc. So let's get started on the school tools page. It is lunchtime, which means Durham Public Schools and also Durham County, they're making free bag lunches available for young people ages 18 and under. You can pick them up from various locations. Read about it on the school tools page. All right, and now let's go to the Word page. That is the government and nonprofit information page. Let's see, the City of Durham. Now, I showed this off yesterday. The City of Durham has the Fat Trapper Kit program where you can send off for a Fat Trapper Kit. I showed my Fat Trapper Kit yesterday. Basically, it's a plastic container with an aluminum resealable bag inside, so you can pour meat juices, fats, and oils so you don't clog up your sink. Because next week already it's Thanksgiving. I can't believe it. So you can send for yours. You can send for the plastic container or refillable bags or both. And if you need more than one, let them know and they'll send it to you. So again, you can read about that on the Word page, and also the link for you to click to fill out the form to get your Fat Trapper Kit is on the Word page. All right. Also, the City of Durham has the Water Hardship Fund. If you have fallen behind in your water bill, you can get help from the city. Read about that again on the Word page. Also, DSS is offering help. If your job has been affected by COVID-19 and you have fallen behind in your rent, you can get help for up to 6 months with your rent and or utilities. Super important. Read about that on the Word page. Also, Durham Tech, Durham Technical Community College's Small Business Center, they have listed all kinds of wonderful free workshops. And let's see what's on the docket for today. Let's see. Barber and Cosmetologist Business Training Series presents how owners can improve customer experience. And that's going to be today from 3 until 5. Again, these are all free, so register in advance and then attend these wonderful free workshops. Also today, how to invest in yourself and your small business through the U.S. Small Business Administration. Very important to know that. That's from 5 until 7. Also today, making marketing photos and video with your smartphone. Super good one. That's from 6 until 8 this evening. Again, these are free, folks, so check them out. Now, tomorrow at 12:30, Marketing Outside the Box, 4th quarter marketing, ads that attract. So that's going to be tomorrow at 12:30, so register today for that one. Okay, I think, oh, wait, one more. Just scroll down to SCORE. And SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives. Finally have that memorized. And they have free mentorship, also free workshops. So let's see what workshop they have in store for today. This is going to be at 1 o'clock today. Google Analytics 101. And Guy, our cook, is already waiting in the wings. I know he's interested in Google Analytics. So Google Analytics 101, improve your online business by understanding essential data. That's going to be from 1, it doesn't say how long it's going to be, but it's going to start at 1 o'clock. So register now so that you don't miss out. That's going to be today at 1. Wonderful. Scroll down to SCORE on the Word page for that one. All right, let's go to the health page. It's called To Your Health. Of course, I have your COVID-19 test information, and let me just tell you where Optum Serve, where are they? Optum Serve Health Services. They're not the only ones giving away free or administering free tests, but they have been contracted with the state on Tuesdays to be at El Centro Hispano until 6, McDougal Terrace till 4:30, and Oxford Manor until 4:30. You don't literally have to live there, but that's where they're going to be. And I think with McDougal Terrace and El Centro Hispano, which is over there by Scrap Exchange, They have drive-through tests available, so that's really cool. So read about that again on the health page. Also, let me click on the health events button. That's the big blue button at the top of the page. And if you're on mobile, you'll have to scroll down for it. So let me see what's on the health events page. Let's see. Today is the 17th. Duke University Hospital, they're hosting Community Connections, Staying Healthy During the Holiday Season. That's today, 4:30 until 5. So that's pretty short, which means they will be dispensing tips in a really efficient way. Tips on maintaining good physical and mental health during the holiday season. This is a challenging time. A lot of us are flat broke. So again, just check this out. It's free. So you might want to attend that again, 4:30 until 5. With very, very helpful tips. And just know it's not all about the money, but you know that. Okay. Also, now this is tomorrow, Daughters Concerned for Aging Relatives Support Group. They will be meeting tomorrow online at noon, from noon until 1:15. I probably will not be announcing this tomorrow because sometimes you cannot register while the meeting's going on. So I'm letting you know now that the Daughters Concerned for Aging Relatives Support Group will be meeting at noon to 1:15 tomorrow. And you don't have to literally be a daughter, but just someone caring for an aging relative with, whatever health issues they might have. And they do answer questions as well. All righty, let's go to the Senior Scope page. That's for seniors, ages 55 and up. The Durham Center for Senior Life has something going on. Let me make sure that I can tell you about it. Yes, there's going to be a talk online starting at 1, from 1 to 2. It's called Living Healthy, Reducing Sodium. And that means salt intake in your diet. So you have to register this time for this particular program. You register with the Durham Cooperative Extension. That's Peggy Kernodle. So call that number that's on the Senior Scope page and see if you can register for that 1 o'clock meeting. Also happening tomorrow from 10 until 11, so definitely you want to register today, there's going to be something called Virtual Balance and Falls Screening. This is where you can learn tips on how to avoid falls, get things out of the way, get rid of those throw rugs, or learn how to attach throw rugs safely to your floors so they don't throw you to a bad fall. And also, they'll probably also talk about handrails and other things that you can put in the bathroom, etc. I'm not sure, but they probably will mention that. If not, ask them about it. That's going to be tomorrow, 10 until 11. Register by contacting the Durham Center for Senior Life, and it's a free Zoom event. All righty, let's see, what is next? Okay, let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page. So happening right now, Nehemiah Christian Center is giving away free bag lunches until 1 o'clock. They are on Mangum, which is downtown. Also, this afternoon from 2 until 3:30, the Durham County Sheriff's Office will be administering rabies vaccinations for pets, $10 cash, exact change. Read about that again on the Let's Go page. You do have to set an appointment, by the way. Also, New Visions of Africa restaurant. I could not reach Kasib, but usually on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock, they do have a grocery giveaway. So I'm going to assume that that's on for today. So get there as soon as possible, like around, like at least a half hour early, because they do want you to get in line while you're wearing your mask. And they also take names. And I think they ask your name and your age, I think, for their statistics. So it's going to be hopefully today, 1 o'clock. At New Visions of Africa restaurant on Faber Street. Also, New Visions of Africa restaurant, as they do every weekday, they will be giving away free meals from 3 until 6. They're right next door to W.D. Hill. Also, I told you about the Duke University Hospital Community Connection session from 4:30 until 5. Told you about that earlier. Marva's Fun, her beginner's line dance class is on Zoom, and it is today. It's going to be from 7 until 8. All righty. And this is happening tomorrow, but Go Durham, they're celebrating both us, the bus passengers, and also the bus drivers tomorrow from 8 until noon. So they want you to stop by. And as you might know, bus fare has been free throughout this pandemic. So they want you to come by the bus terminal on Pettigrew downtown and pick up a free Go Durham reusable face mask. So I know they're probably pretty cool, so I'm going to try to go get me one. Also, they want you to choose a paper leaf and write a message of encouragement to the bus drivers because, you know, it's been rough for them too. So that's going to be tomorrow at the bus terminal at Pettigrew, on Pettigrew rather, from 8 until noon tomorrow. That should be really fun. Also, Urban Community Agronomics, UCAN, in partnership with Farmer Food Share and the Mount Level Missionary Baptist Church. Their Two Fish, Two Loaves food pantry. They're having a free produce distribution. That's going to be tomorrow from 10 until noon. I'm going to do my very best to be there because I'm all out of fruits, just about all out of fruits. So that's going to be at 316 Hebron Road, again, from 10 until noon, and that is tomorrow. Okay. And of course, as always, Nehemiah Christian Center will be giving away free lunches from noon until 1 downtown. All righty, the weather. Oh, one more thing. This is so new, it's not even in the Skywriter yet. I just talked to the lady. Her name is Kimberly M. Gammons. I want to say hello to her. And yeah, this is so new. I'm going to have to type this out after the show's over. Just to let you know, this is super, super, for me, exciting information. The NC Works Career Center has positions available, part-time and full-time positions, custodian positions with Durham Public Schools. As you might know, the schools are sort of scheduled to open December 17th. We're not totally sure on that, but that's what they're aiming for. So they want to hire people. You have to be at least age 21. You have to have at least a high school diploma or GED, something like that, a valid driver's license, and the ability. It's interesting how they don't say lift 100 pounds, they say exert 100 pounds. So you might have to shove something heavy into place. I don't know. Anyway, you can read about that in the Skywriter. It will be in the Skywriter in a, let's see, give me an hour. After this is over, I will write this up very quickly and put this in the Skywriter. So they want you to come to the NC Works Career Center. That's going to be Thursday, okay, from 1 until 3. I think I have that day right. Now, you might have seen an early version of their announcement, and you might have scoffed at the salary because it says $591 to $855 per month. And I spoke to Miss Gammons. She said no. She said it's supposed to be $591 to $855 per week, not month. So sorry about that. So there you go. I am going to put this in, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be on Thursday. In fact, I'm certain, from 1 until 3. And even though, you know, I don't want to go on about it, I'm going to just read the write-up. I'm going to put it up in about an hour. So, weather, 61 and sunny. It's going to be sunny all day, going up to 63. And then tomorrow is going to be 50 degrees and sunny. That's not bad. That's quite a drop, but I think we'll survive that. So let's see what's going on with Guy R. Cook. He looks like he's waiting in the wings. And Sandra, oh, thank you for the information you've been sending me. Oh, let me put up her statement. I really appreciate this. She's thanking me for providing important information. I want to thank you because you have let me know about things happening in Durham that I didn't know about. So thank you as well. Absolutely. Certainly. Okay, now let's see what's going on with Guy R. Cook from Walla Walla, Washington. Let's see what's going on with him. Guy, what's new?
Hey, well, the focus of my camera is new. That's
It's
different.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say, one thing real quick. Sandra, I didn't mean to not invite you, but if anyone watching ever wants to join us on camera, just click on the link. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I can get out of here quick. Imagine that.
Okay.
Everybody that watches this see me before is going, oh yeah, sure. He's going to be quick. Share the screen.
Okay.
And what I've done
What
is
you got?
back in 2010, Google
Mhm.
invented a image format called WEPP. You can see it there in the title bar. Okay.
Okay.
To convert your images that you have on your website now that might be a PNG or a JPG format,
Yeah.
this is the wrench that you use. You convert
Wait,
it to
wait, wait. What are you converting it to?
WEBP.
I never heard of that.
I know it's whoever's in charge of doing the PR and publicity on this, they need to fire them because I could do that good for half the money. This is invented, like I said, back in 2010.
Okay, now
Um,
tell us why we need to do this because everybody I know uses JPEGs.
okay, I had a JPEG for Route 6 tour, the header at the top of the page, and it
Mhm.
was 250 kilobytes. You know, a decent size, but fat.
Okay.
I converted it to WEBP just to look see if the image quality was the same. I go, wow, I can't tell them apart. Identical quality. The file size was reduced by over half. It was like it
Oh,
went from being 250 plus to being 95 kilobytes. So
okay.
what does that mean? That means your page will load faster. And you know,
Oh, okay.
like we've been saying on the information highway, speed rules. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, you can have good content, but if you have fast delivery of that content, you're going to rank a little bit higher.
I'm amazed. I've never heard of the
I
EVP.
hadn't heard of it either, so I just you know me, kick the tires, see if it's gonna
Okay.
work. If it
That's a new
isn't
one.
tested, it doesn't work. Now you'll notice it on the very bottom page, associated programs. It says Adobe Photoshop. I don't use Photoshop. I don't use Google Chrome unless
Oh.
I'm in
Hmm.
the Bull City Notes, and I don't use Picasa. That's I think deprecated now. It's called photos.google.com. Anyway,
Okay. Okay.
um, GIMP, the image manipulation program, it supports WEBP.
I've heard of that. I've
And
heard of that. That's
and
free.
I put a link in. Let me dance the dance. I'm going to change
Yeah.
my page here real quick. Don't change my share.
Okay.
Um, oh, and real quick while we're on the topic, NC Works is
Yeah, that's nice.
ncworks.gov.
Yeah.
So that's the main page. There's 95 career centers in North Carolina, blah, blah,
Hmm.
blah. So
Hmm.
that's the one we just talked about
Thank
recently.
you. And actually, hopefully, someone from NC Works will be on the show tomorrow. Beverly's here. Hey, Beverly. Yeah, what's new? We're
And
happy to have you here.
this page I'm showing you is an oops that I found on the internet.
Okay, but first, let us know, how do we convert our graphics to WEBP?
Oh,
That's it. That's, yeah. I want to. Oh, is that what you just put up?
no, that's a different thing. That's something on Facebook. If you get two pages with the same name and you're the admin of both pages, you can merge them into one. And
Oh,
that's why I put that up there. But the
okay.
conversion tool is right here. You just upload the image. See where it says file conversion? I'll highlight it. Oops.
It's so little. But where do we go?
Well, you go to that link I gave you.
Where it says developers.google.com speed?
No. Let me get you the link.
Okay. Appreciate it. So this will make our web pages. I have so many JPEGs in the Skywriter, though. Oh my God! I mean, because I use logos
Yeah.
pretty freely. With every announcement gets a logo, a JPEG logo.
Well, take one of those and convert it to WEBP, just to kick the tires. Some
Okay.
page that's not frequently visited, but
Okay.
you got
Yeah.
a big image, and
Okay.
convert it,
Okay.
and then run the speed test on the site.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Kimberly Gammons, hello from NC Works. Yes.
So anyway, the onlineconvert.com, online-convert.com, it converts a lot of different formats to a lot of other formats. But we're we're talking about WEBP because it makes the site just load that much quicker. Okay.
Okay, cool.
And the other one that I just hit on was the request to merge duplicate Facebook pages. If this happens to you, like I've got, I don't know, 20 some pages, 30 some pages. If this happens to you, you go to this link.
Request to merge duplicate pages.
Right. And
cool. Okay.
I
didn't know.
Yours truly, it's broken. When I tried to put in page 1, so you choose the 2 pages you want to merge. You see that? And there's a little form field right below that. When I put in the first one and then go to put the second one in, the first one disappears. So I tried it in 3 different browsers. I told Facebook, hey, I just found a bug in your website. And so they're going to hopefully fix that.
Yeah. And to answer Beverly's question, yes, very quickly, yes. Okay. Go ahead.
This is let me get back to that application. This is the frequently asked questions about WEBP. If you should have questions as you did, because you, like you just said, well, I've never heard of that. Well,
so those who have arrived late.
That's the link I put in the top.
What he's explaining, because Beverly, I guess she arrived after your explanation. So
yeah,
for those of us who have, I think most of us have graphics in our websites.
Right.
So most of us use JPEGs, as far as I know. Some use PNGs. So apparently this thing, WEBP, which is a different format
right,
is a way to convert your graphics into WEBP, and it makes the files much, much, much smaller. It makes your website load that much faster. And then your rating is higher on Google, so it benefits your website. Yeah. So there you go. Like that. Well, she said bye already. Did I explain all that to no avail? Anyway, it's all good. Not all of
this
us
is
are
a
interested
link.
in this.
This just was put out on the 20th. That's that same link that I showed you about the FAQ. And this list here, can you read the writing, or is that too small?
That's too small, but that's okay.
I can zoom it bigger.
Okay.
Those are the browsers that support WEP now.
Okay. And we'll just direct people to just go there and check it out for themselves. Yeah, that's fine.
The only one that's not in this list that first looking real quick is Safari for Mac.
Okay. And they'll learn that when they go there. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. That's good.
Hopefully that'll help somebody with the
reference. I appreciate it.
And in an effort to get Guy Cook off of the camera, I will leave now.
Appreciate your visit as always.
Yeah, and I've been doing some research onto how much of your cascading style sheet is actually used by the web page, real techie stuff. It has to do with another feature in Lighthouse, and I'll show you that someday. Not for the faint of heart.
Okay.
It's in terms of technical skill, it's one of those. You were saying about the janitor job, they have to be able to move 100
manipulate.
Yeah. Well, then this is going to be a skill. Why is my camera so weird? There.
No idea.
I have to. It must be some. See now, if I just scoot up, now it's coming back to focus.
Hey, Barb. Barb is here as well. Now, one thing. Barb. Now, Barb might know what's going on here, but
I'm sure she does.
Here's the thing. A couple of days ago, there was an update, Mac update. I didn't know that there's apparently an update on what's it called? Not Android. The other format.
The iOS.
Whatever kind of computers, non-Mac. So here's the thing. StreamYard, which is what I use for the show,
Right.
Did not recognize my camera. I just had a black square. And you mentioned just seeing a black square yesterday.
Yeah.
It also did. It also didn't.
It was real granulated too.
Yeah, right.
You're great today.
It also didn't recognize my earbuds. So yesterday. So yesterday was the first day that it recognized my camera, but I noticed on the replay that the quality was extremely bad. So I went back to I'm using my Logitech webcam, Android. Thank you, Bob. I'm using my Logitech webcam right now.
Right.
Which is why you can probably see me. So
I'm using a Logitech as well. It's you know how they said the C920 and all those whiz bang models you got to spend the big bucks for.
Yeah.
Well, the 615 model has the same resolution.
Okay.
At a fraction of the cost.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. So they're all hard to find.
On a budget, yeah.
But I don't know if Barb knows what's going on, but I thought it was a StreamYard problem, but people who are using non-Apple products are also having trouble with their mics and cameras not being recognized. So it might be a Facebook problem. I have no idea.
So it's the author of the drivers is going to have to do the update.
Oh, then. Barb, it's not too late. Yeah. Hey, Fraser's here too.
Hey.
Yeah, Barb, she might have let me see if I have, it might be difficult for her to scroll all the way up. So let me copy the link and I will put it in the chat. There it is. So Barb, there's the link. You can join us and talk about this. Because again, I don't know if it's StreamYard. I don't know if it's Facebook. I don't know if it's the world. I have no idea.
Did you contact StreamYard about it?
Yeah.
Do they have a support forum?
Yeah, they're looking into it.
Oh, I'm the sidekick now. Oh boy. No, actually, I'm not the sidekick because I'm taller. You know, you always have the two side by side. Well, I'm 6'3", and I'm pretty sure Pat's not 6'3".
No. Although I'm trying to think. I think the Green Hornet was taller than. Cato was taller than the Green Hornet.
No.
I think so.
No, look it up. I'll take that bet because I'm a Green Hornet fan.
I mean, there were many different kinds of Green Hornets. There or what's the word? Iterations of Green Hornet.
You can bail at any way you want to, but Cato was always shorter.
Okay, there's Fraser. Hey, Fraser, what's new?
You know the original TV show of Green Hornet, Bruce Lee was the Cato.
That's of course, that's the one.
And he was
shorter. Familiar with. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but it's funny how Cato's nationality always changed depending on who he had just gone to war with. I think he was. He's been Chinese and I don't know, Singaporean, Filipino. I don't know. He's been different nationalities through the years.
Yeah.
Fraser, what's happening in Scotland?
Yeah, not a lot really. Not a lot.
No, that's somebody with his wave radio because they have this big huge banner at the top of their page. You need to explore that WEBP format for images and resave that header that's on Mint Wave Radio in that format and it'll load a lot faster, guaranteed. And it works on mobile.
I think it's probably WebP.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? On the website?
Yeah. Apparently, this thing can convert your JPEGs that you're currently using on your website to this format called WebP or WEBP.
We currently have a new theme. We've got a new web. We've got our mintwave.co.uk, Mintwave Radio, but that's going to be, we've got a new theme, total new theme, and that's going to we've got somebody to do an audit so we can then transfer some of the content from the old site to the new site from there. But that's
and we're talking about Fraser's new incarnation, so to speak, of his online radio station. which is called Mint.
I was
Hey,
gonna,
what's it called? Mintwave. What's it called, man?
Let's Mintwave Radio.
Mintwave.
Let's go off the radio station for a moment because we're doing stuff at once. Let's talk
Okay.
about new TV. Since it's Durham Skywriter, Durham or TV or whatever. If you watch the new programs that are starting, new seasons, Chicago Med, PD, Fire has started out. You've got All Rise started last night. Tonight you've got FBI Most Wanted starts. All these programs, all the new seasons. SVU started. Great.
You mean TV shows? I don't watch regular TV.
Well,
I haven't watched regular TV since the 90s.
Okay.
So kudos to everyone with new TV shows, but I probably won't be watching them.
Guy likes the TV shows. I've watched all the Chicago series episodes have started. All Rise started last night. You've got FBI and FBI Most Wanted, which starts tonight.
Yeah,
The Bloods will be starting soon. It's great.
When I lived in England years ago, the American shows that were broadcast in England, because the language worked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Rawhide, remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
And Wagon Train. That's the two I remember watching from America that were shipped overseas.
Barb, what's new?
Well, I've been in meetings all morning, so
love the hat. That is outrageous. Love your hat.
Doesn't that mean something if the bill is pointing to the left and to the right? You're a vice lord for the Bloods or something? I don't remember.
I don't know, Guy. Just Google it. Just Google it.
Yeah, it's on Google, I'm sure.
Yeah. I just went that route because, with the corporate kids, I have to get up really early and get out and run with them and come back. And
she's talking about her puppies.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And so then it's like I've got my hair in a ponytail, which they say women over 60 shouldn't wear ponytails. How about that? How about that, Patricia?
Do whatever the heck you want.
Just Google it. Just Google it. I'm telling you, that blew me away. And I thought, well, I don't have time to fix my hair or anything. And I have all of my, I have the glittery hats. They're all the baseball caps with all the for my storytelling, and I just said, "Oh, to heck with it! I'm just going to throw my hat on," because I had
you're the boss.
The meetings, and nobody said anything.
There you go.
And in fact, in one of the meetings, I was talking about contrast and what we were picking and what we were wearing. I was doing Barb's mini masterclass thing, and talking about it, and I said, you have to think about your comfort zone and just so you can hit the button to participate in the conversation. Mm-hmm. And so that's the best I can do. So you just run with it.
Absolutely. So have you heard anything about this microphone and camera problem with the live streaming?
It's not just a stream. It's don't point towards a third party application. The destination of where you're at. The platforms are having issues. The high volume use as a result of COVID, and then introduction of new features, and particularly introduction of a more heavy use of AI. For those of us OGers, when you start adding all that extra stuff in there, we're going to have bumps. So.
Okay.
But that's why I asked if you were using Edge or Chrome.
Chrome.
Were you? Because I switched to Edge. It's been about 3 months ago now, as my primary browser.
I don't know what Edge is.
Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge.
Okay.
Because, excuse me?
About PC, no PC as well.
Well, PC, you can use it on Apple now too.
Okay.
But what happened when Microsoft made that move? they took all of the bloat out of Chrome. It is a Chromium browser,
Mhm.
but they took all of the Google bloat out of Chrome, and
Okay.
so all those issues that we were having went away for me. And
Oh, okay.
and Microsoft Edge, that's exactly what what I'm using right now as we're in here. And
Okay.
just yesterday I thought, well, it's been, I think it's been 3 months since you've used it, because Google tries to remind you every single time, hey, switch to us as the default browser and I, neither one of them, Bing nor Google, in the search engine results have been bringing me up results I want, because they're manipulating them. And this is very frustrating. And so to me, it's a game, and I like compare one against the other and have a good laugh, because that's my morning paper. But Microsoft Edge is also available for your iPad and your for your phone
Okay.
as a browser.
I might take a peek at it.
So that's where I have found the most reliability in browsers of late. And I mean, it's the thing the seasoned live streamers will quickly catch on to is it doesn't feel heavy. I mean, you can feel from your and I have a gaming like what I'm using this today to talk with you with is my gaming laptop. So it
high powered.
Yeah, it's got the NVIDIA. Did I pronounce it properly, Guy? But the graphics card is all intense and tons of memory and stuff like that. So it's pretty high powered. But when you make my point in mentioning it is when you make a system like that start growling, you know that it's using tons of resources.
That's when the fan comes on and makes noise.
Right. Yeah. And so that's what I was finding 3 months ago in Google Chrome.
Really?
And so I obviously I called the computer tech support folks, and I said, I want to make sure I've got all my resources freed up. Help me troubleshoot this, because I don't like the result. And so a guy on the tech, there were layers, of course, and you know how I am. So by the time everybody I talked to, this last guy, he said, have you tried Microsoft Edge as your browser? And so it's
I'm
just
gonna write that down. Let me check that out.
It blew my mind. And I mean, from Microsoft, really?
Who knew?
Not waiting a year. Usually the rule of thumb in Microsoft, when they have a new whiz bang, whatever it is, you wait a year. And then they'll finally have it right. All the bugs will be gone, and the early release habit they had, like I can remember versions of like Windows for work groups and back in the old days in the 90s, and you waited a year.
Yeah.
You didn't do it.
I'm going to have to bow out for just a second. Take me offline. And
okay. And actually, I have to go too.
Okay. All right. Great seeing you all.
Nice seeing you, Barb. Thank you.
My doorbell rang.
Oh, okay. Take care.
Cheers.
Yeah, speaking of doorbells, my clothes came from Amazon, so I got to go see if all the goodies that I shop for are
there. Okay, awesome. Thanks, Guy.
And try that WEBP or WebP is.
I think it's WebP, because when you blew it up, when you expanded it, I could see that it said capital WEB and then capital P. So they probably want us to say WebP.
Okay, well, you're the journalist, not me.
So, I don't know. But thanks, Guy.
Okay.
Take care.
Okay, bye. Okay.
Okay, Fraser, you're leaving too?
Oh, no, I know you've got to go, but I can hang on for if you've got 5 minutes to kill. If you've got not any rush.
Well, I do have to go, but if you wanted to promote anything or.
Oh no, I'm just I've started doing planners again. I've created. I finally got the hack. Refresh your memory and doing a KTB planner. So I've created a self-employed financial and goals planner, generic,
Wow.
no date. That will be
Mm.
so that will go live hopefully within the next couple of days once it goes through the process of KDP. So
Interesting. Would that be usable in different countries? I know we all have different tax rules.
yes, that'll be usable, and it's anywhere you can buy it on Amazon. It's basically going to be selling on Amazon for $15. It's a 365 days. It's date and dateless, so it's generic. So you
Mhm.
add the week and the month, and you can add in the rest. It's a way
Okay.
of documenting. You can document the job, the day, the client job, whatever you're doing. You can put
Yeah.
any expenditure that you can document expenditure going out.
Mhm.
You can document in and out going, when it's going in or out, basically. So
That's smart. That's
plus at
smart.
the bottom of it, it's got profit. You can put your profit and loss if you for
Mhm.
that month or week or whatever, just to document it, and it's got a lot of section for goals for the coming up month during that.
It's probably a good idea to have a running tab anyway,
Yeah.
to see how you're doing, because in these really tough times, some people are having to spend money to make money. Some people are spending money they don't really have in anticipation of making money. So it can be kind of, it's kind of rocky for a lot of people. So having some way to monitor their expenditures is probably a good idea.
Yes, very true.
I'll bet it's going to be a big seller.
Hopefully, well, it's pretty generic the inside. So as I say, it's there. It's I can actually probably quickly show you the screen share if you want. If you very quickly the interior.
Yeah, real quick, sure.
Let me just go to. I'll show you the cover first.
Okay.
To StreamYard. Facebook. There we go. On screen share very quickly. Share screen. Chrome
And
tab.
that's another thing people need to learn how to do, and that is to sell things online.
Yes,
Their skills, their
that's the cover, basically.
Okay, let's see. Self-employed financial and goals planner. See your business grow. Awesome. Okay.
So that's the
Nice.
cover.
Fraser K. Ramsey.
Yes, my middle name.
What's your middle name?
Kenneth.
Kenneth. Oh, cool. Okay.
So I'll stop. That's their cover. So I'll stop that one, and I'll do the interior is. This is the interior. I'll just go to the screenshot again. Share screen, Chrome tab, and that's the interior. That's what the interior is going to be like.
All right, let's see this. Week and month. It's kind of small.
Yeah, it's probably good on this, but anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just gives you an idea. Dates, client, so.
That's cool.
Loss, profit. Pretty straightforward, but
it is straightforward. I like that.
But it's generic, so it can be kind of done anytime. So
that's like I said, that's a great way to have a running tab.
Yes.
So when you do your paperwork, you'll just grab your. Are you calling it like a workbook or journal, financial journal almost?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you should call it a financial journal. That would set it apart.
Yeah, planner, journal. It's just a way of whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bit of both, either way. So it's a planner, plan, journal, whatever. So
I haven't seen one of your tours of Edinburgh for quite a while. Are you still walking? I know it's probably getting kind of cold in Scotland, right?
Yeah, when I get a chance, I'll do something. I when you'll start to see more. I did one the other day.
I missed it. Oh, shoot.
If you go online, you'll see I did one. I was walking down to the Christmas. It was last week.
I would love to see that. Okay, I'll just look for it.
I did seeing some of the Christmas lights. It was going up because in one of the streets.
Christmas already. Ooh,
it's kind of. So you'll see. There's that. You'll there's a few. If you wonder what's on my face, I'm prone to impetigo. You ever heard of impetigo?
No.
Just for impetigo's, if it's part of the cold sore family.
Oh, sounds painful. Does it hurt?
It can be. It does look horrible. The first time it broke out in a while, impetigo breaks like cold sores. It breaks out in little spots, and if it's
Put vitamin E on it.
no, I've got a thing called Bonjela on, so
Okay.
Bonjela, which is like for mouth ulcers. It's good. It puts a film over in it. It withdraws. Basically, what it is it starts off as a little spot, and if it comes with a little white head on it, if as soon as you you think it's sometimes if you shave guys they get ingrown hairs and
Yeah.
it can be it's not ideal. I thought it was that, and I touched it, and obviously it wasn't. So it broken out on my face. It's obviously
Oh no. Well, I hope it
spots.
clears up. Yeah.
It does. It clears up. It's just something you got to deal with. It doesn't clean up, unfortunately. So yes, well, it's the first time I've had it in a while. So just I've broken. I just broken out into.
It could also be stress.
Yeah. Well,
sometimes people break out when they are going through.
I think it's just the whole lockdown thing is not help. It's not been ideal. It's a bit kind of hit or miss. I mean, there's really not much to do over here at the moment. It's really our area is a tier 3, so you can still do certain things. There's no pretty much the bars are there's no bars open technically. Still, but Glasgow, the West is now going to tier 4 from Friday, so pretty much everyone's shut.
Some cities are actually going backwards. My hometown, Chicago, they're closing things up again because people just won't adhere to the rules. But anyway, we won't go into all that. I'm going to get back to work. Okay. And it's dinner time for you, isn't it, Scotland?
Cook some dinner. Get some sausages on the go.
All right.
Okay. Take it easy.
Thanks a lot, Fraser. Take care.
All the best. Bye-bye.
Okay. See you. Awesome. So that was fun. That was Bull City Hangout 1117. Oh, shout out. I always shout out my t-shirts. North Carolina Central University. Kabooyah. So with that, have a beautiful day. It's going up to 63. It's 61 right now. It's going to be sunny all day. Tomorrow's going to be sunny all day, but I shouldn't say only, but it's going to be 50. That's good enough after all it's fall. So if you have information, send it to me at durhamskywriter@gmail.com. Find me on Facebook. Follow the Durham Skywriter page on Facebook. Also, Twitter at Durham Skywriter. However you want to get the information to me, just do so, and I'd be happy to add it to the Skywriter. And as soon as this write-up I told you about with NC Works, with these custodial positions available, I will be updating the Skywriter immediately. Like I said, full-time and part-time jobs. This drive-in job application program will be on Thursday from 1 to 3 at NC Works, right around the corner from our house, by the way, on Briggs. Again, full-time and part-time custodial positions in the Durham Public Schools. Okay, there was a typo in the original listing on Facebook. The pay is not per month, it's per week, $591 to $855 per week. Okay, high school diploma, GED required. You have to have a driver's license and an ability to manipulate 100 pounds, which I'm sure shoving and pushing probably counts. They just don't want you to be they want you to be strong. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Hopefully the lady from NC Works will be able to join me on Bull City Hangout tomorrow. We're working on that. With that, have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow at noon. Ciao for now.